Hey, Julie Roussel here. Welcome and thanks for joining in on this Sunday night. It's great to spend a few minutes with you. Well, tonight I wanted to share a powerful story with you about how 3 simple words changed a young man's outlook and life. And I hope it will affect you in the same way. If it does, please share the video with anyone you think it might help. So right now, if I asked you to fill in the sentence, I am, what would you say? Welcome, Tiffany and Jennifer. It's great to see you joining in. So what would you say? Well, go ahead and comment below. Don't be afraid. No one's going to judge you for your response. I mean, we've all said the same thing to ourselves. I'll go first. I am blessed. So what did you say about yourself? The reason I ask is what follows after your I am determines the kind of life that you're going to live. I've learned that we're our own biggest critics, and very few of us have a very positive self-image. Because what we believe about ourselves stems from other people's belief in ourselves, or in us, I should say. It stems from other people's belief in us. So, for example, if your friend comes to you and says, "You look amazing," and you have that smile and it influences your attitude and your whole mindset for the day. If your friend says to you, "You look ugly and you should have a bag over your head," yeah, that's going to change your outlook for the day too. So for those of you just joining in, we're talking about the power of 3 words, I am, and what comes after it. So like I was saying, if your friend says you're ugly, it changes your attitude for the day, your shoulders sag, you're kind of angry, and you spend the whole day and you start to believe it for yourself. Well, I know a young man named Alex who struggled to read and focus and learn just like the other kids do. And he had to participate in special ed support services, and a lot of times he was mocked by the other kids, saying that he was stupid or he was one of those kids and that he was too dumb to learn. You know, and when your peers tell you that enough times, you start to believe it. And his grades and home life suffered because of it. Just his mindset. One day, one friend stood up for him and told Alex that he could learn if he wanted to. And because just one friend, one person told him differently, that young man went home that day with a totally new attitude and said to his parents, "I am smart. I can learn." And for him, that was a turning point. And it turned his whole life around just because of a mindset and attitude change. Now he studies hard and is on the honor roll every quarter on his own. And he's just about worked himself out of those special ed services. Just because one friend believed in him. Alex learned that if we say or hear good things, good things to ourselves, we start to believe it. Right, Michelle? Thanks for joining in. It's been a while. Hey, Joanne. And the thing that I learned out of this is that we should all stop saying negative things to ourselves. Because you're not going to go up to a stranger and say, "Hey, you're ugly." I mean, come on, we don't do that to our strangers. So why do we do it to ourselves? Because if we think and talk and believe in ourselves like Alex did, you can accomplish amazing things. You start to carry yourself differently. And it's not like Alex had the attitude of being better than anybody, but it was just a quiet confidence in himself for once. If you change your I am, you go to a whole new level. Your words are powerful and can change your reality. You learn to invite the right things into your life, and you train your mind to think positively. And then it becomes second nature. Hey, Cindy, nice to see you. And yes, this does work. So you can't walk around and say, oh no, this just isn't going to work for me. It will if you work it, if you believe in it. So if you or somebody you know struggles with their I am, comment below, share the video with anyone you think it might help, or PM me if you want to hear more. You become what you think, what you believe. So today and every day, be conscious of your I am and pay attention to what follows it. Choose carefully and wisely, because you or someone you love will become exactly that. Just like my son Alex, your mindset and your attitude determine your reality. I'll catch you.